All right, so this quiz is this practice quiz is, so chapter 4, quiz 1. A lot of these questions will start looking like AP style questions in here with things like this and diagrams. So I want to get you guys a little bit of practice on these before we take a quiz on this. So let's see here. Consider the following code segment. And let's do this. So what you guys will find is you don't like seeing stuff like this, because when you see like this, some integer greater than 0, you kind of start freaking out going, what is x going to be? Well, so x, let's look at this. X less than 100. If it's less than 100, it runs this code in here. If it's not less than 100, we run this code. So let's do two different tests, and we'll do x is 10, and over here we'll do, down here we'll say x is, I don't know, 110. Okay. We get into here. If x is less than 10, which we are less than 100, which we do, then we got to check to see is x greater than 200. So that's false. So we don't run that, but we run this. So we say n is 2000. I'm going to sneeze here just a second. Okay, excuse me. So if x is 110, 110 is not less than 100, so we run this else statement. We come in here. Is x less than 50? 110 is not less than 50, so that's false. So then we say n is equal to 2000. So it looks like either way, your answer is going to be 2000. Okay. Okay, consider the following code segment. The code segment is meant to execute in such a manner that grades are assigned as follows. So that'd be here again. Let me open this up. I like using my pen on here. You got, this is an F, this is a C, B, and A. So there's no D in here. So 69 and below is a 0. For which value of average does the code segment display the correct letter grade? So if it's above an A, a 90, it's an A, and then you're done. If it's above or equal to an 80, you're good. All of these to me look good, so that's an A. For all average. Okay, so yeah, all of them work. Just from what I'm looking at, I don't have anything that, you know. Okay. The Boolean expression A or B and A is true. Okay, so if A is true, the whole thing is true. If this is true, then A is true. So you must have A, B, and true no matter what here before you even check this, because you have an and statement, meaning both this side and this side have to be true. So if A is true and A is true here, the whole thing is true. If B doesn't really matter. So your answer for this one is whenever A is true. Okay, B doesn't matter, because if B is false, true or false is still true. Okay, next one, the Boolean expression A and B or B. Looks like the or statement. If this is true, the whole thing's true. So B is your answer again. Or means one or the other. So if B is true, the whole thing is true. Okay. 5, the Boolean expression A and, okay, so here's an and, so meaning this and this have to be true in order for this whole thing to be true, okay? And so A, if this is true and this is true, so the whole thing, so both have to be, so 5 is D. 6, you're going to start seeing stuff like this. So let's go through this. The diagram below shows an AND gate, A and B and. If the output wire is off, 0, what are the possible states of the input wires? So this right here is off. So if this is AND, we got to figure out, you know, is this on or off or both off or both one, you know, or both on, whatever. But let's look at this. The output wire is false, okay? So this is where you've got A and you got B and you got A and B, okay? So if off or on is true, so let's say true, or 1 is on, okay, and true, 1, true, and true. You know what, I'm just going to say T and T for true, okay, because I need more room here. So I'm going to say T and T is true, okay, true and true is true. So 1 and 1 would be true. This is off, so that one we don't want. But if we have true is 1 or on, we got false, which is 0 or off. Okay, so this is just our truth tables, guys. So true, and this would be what? True and false. That's false, so false means it's off, so that's okay. So then you could have true or false, and true, so false, and true is false. So that's okay, and you could have false and false. False and false is false. So that's okay. So are they both on or true? So that one's not right. Both off, that's okay. 1 is on, B is off, that's okay. And that's basically what I just did with this truth table. This is okay, and this is okay. The only one is when they're both true, you want that to be off, okay? Because that's what it says right here in the question. Okay. So if the output wire is on and we got an and, so the only way true and true, that is true. The only way, so the other way, true and false, that's false. False and true is false. False and false is false. So right there, if we want to make sure that it's on, the only way we can is if they're both on. So let's see here, both inputs are 1, so that's C. Which logic gate will invert a single character? So that's your not. So if something's not true, changes it to false. And if something's not false, it's true. So this is not. So A is the not gate. Nine. A truth table shows the output value for a logic gate based on a set of input values. Which logic gate has a truth table that looks like the following? So again, instead of 1 and zeros, I've just taught you guys true and false, but just equate 1 is true and 0 is false. So true and true is true. True and false is false. False and true is false. False and false is false. So this is an AND gate. Now let's look at this one. Same question, only a little bit, which one is and or. So look at this. False or false is false. False or true is true. True or false is true. True or true is true. So this is an OR gate. Okay, so using the following chart, write an if-else statement to assign spring and to depending on the value. Also create the logic. Okay, cool. We can do both of these. So, if, let's see here, that assigns summer to, so I'm going to call it season num equals 1. Then I've got season equals spring. Else if season num equals 2, season equals summer. Else if season num is set to, or is equal to 3, then season is equal to fall. Whoops, not false, fall. Else if season num is equal to 4, the season is equal to winter. And I'll just say else season equals air. Okay, because I didn't enter the right information in or whatever. So that's where, you've got, so SES num, let's see, season num. See if I have enough room to write this in here, because this is kind of, so season num equals 1. If this is true, we come down here and we set season spring is false. Check to see if it's true. I don't know, I got more room down here for you guys on your paper, but it's false. Then we gotta check to see season num fall. I don't know. I don't have enough room, but you guys kind of get the idea. And you would do, I've done this one, and this one, and then I just have to do these last two down here. So it would look like that, and that would be your winter. And then you'd have another one that came out over here, and that would equal your error statement. So sorry about that, but it is what it is. So I just didn't have enough room, and it's really hard to write small with this electronic pen. So anyway, this video is done.